The Congress MLA of 16 East Shillong constituency, Ampareen Lyngdoh, in a tete-a-tete had expressed her disappointment at the sudden increase in fuel prices across the state. While referring to the hike in fuel prices as an all-time high in the entire century, Lyngdoh said that earlier taxes on petrol and diesel had been increased due to the pandemic. However, she questioned the state government as to why a current increase in fuel prices is once again evident even when the pandemic is in control. The MLA from East Shillong also reiterated the fact that the increase in international oil prices has no impact on the price of fuel, as everybody else was made to learn.
What is going on with all of these taxes? Where is this tax being increased? What for? For what purpose? We can understand that during the pandemic, there was this information given to us by the ruling government that a COVID tax was also initiated on several products. But why now? An automatic impact of petrol and diesel price hike to 100 rupees per liter will definitely pinch the common man and his essential supplies. There is no two ways about it. In the last hike, there was this information circulated. The government of India had increased the price of petroleum and diesel by 34, 36, 38, 46 rupees in various times in the last uh, 24 months. They had assigned it to the increase of price rise on the international price of fuel. But surprisingly, at that time, we were made to understand that the international prices for petroleum products were not an impact of an international price hike. Why have they increased the price of fuel now? I would like the government to reply. We had asked them earlier. I had asked this question about 5-6 days ago. There has been no response.
The imbalance in security coverage provided to certain representatives of the state is also a cause of concern to the MLA from East Shillong constituency, Ampareen Lyngdoh, wherein she once again questioned the state government on the reason why the special treatment has been provided to a chosen few from amongst all the 60 members of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly.
Did we increase our securities in our homes? Did we defy? We never did it. So it is interesting to find that not all candidates have been given protection by this government in these by-elections. It's just a few candidates. One candidate particularly that I can see has been given this unnecessary coverage. So we don't know what their dealings are. Were there deals that went sour? We don't know. We don't know. Because we are not part of that government. But when we see that this deployment of force for one candidate has been so imbalanced, we are forced to talk about it. I am an MLA. Have you seen me walking around with an AK-47 PSO? PSO holding one AK-47 or 10 forces around me? You'll not see. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. I will not be your enemy unless I have done something to make you really angry. And what is that? Only they will know. If I have made you my enemy, I'll tell you for sure why you are my enemy today. But others will not know. Others around me will not know. So what is 23 going to look like? Are all these NPP candidates going to be given this unnecessary security coverage? Who's going to pay for it? Who's paying for the security coverage at this point of time to these this one person that I see. This is something which is distasteful. Now, if somebody has to reply to me and say why is this being done? Who's paying for that security? Haven't we all been threatened by someone or the other in our lives? But do we resort to this demand for an undue protection? You're utilizing the services of the state. We need to ensure that if we do anything, we give a clear audit mandate to the public. So I really don't know what 2023 is going to be like, but I, for one, do not need any security, because I go to my people with a promise to serve them, not to be served, but to serve.